Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, all done.
A little levity after reconstructive surgery.
Working on my nose, trying to correct the airways and get my nose to be more symmetrical.
In 2014, Andreas Christoforous of the UK had acid thrown in his face.
There's been a huge rise in acid attacks in the UK. So Face Forward has given me the opportunity to spring forward on all my surgery. You know, I'm getting access to surgery incredibly quickly, surgery I wouldn't necessarily get access to.
Thanks to the non-profit Face Forward, Christoforous is receiving plastic surgery in Beverly Hills.
We made the little opening in your nose a little bit bigger.
Dr. David Alessi.
We've actually done something called nanofat, which is something we've been using cosmetically, but we found it's very effective for softening scars from burns.
Founders of Face Forward, Dr. Alessi and his wife Deborah.
Every day you wake up and you look in the mirror, you're reminded of what you went through.
This is Face Forward's 10th year. It started with survivors of domestic violence.
Anyone can be affected by domestic violence. I'm a survivor. Unconsciously, I think I started Face Forward, and it was my healing process. So when people say, how did you start Face Forward? I say Face Forward found me.
There's an added component.
Any person who comes on the program has to agree to do something great with their life. And that's what changes things. So instead of just giving them the fish, we give them the fishing rod.
So you'll be attending the gala?
Yes.
Christoforous speaks out in the UK on tightening the sentences for acid attacks. His attack, a case of mistaken identity.
The most angry part for me about it is when my attacker was sentenced, and when my attacker then went through the appeal process for the sentence. And then when 3 of the highest ranking judges in the UK deemed my attacker not to be a danger to society and lightened his sentence. That's where I get angry, because that's mind-baffling.
A lot more surgeries to go?
That's endless. There's countless. But
you got the good friend here for support?
I've got a good friend here, yeah.
Quite a guy.
Wow.
Quite a guy. Face Forward is holding its 9th annual gala on Saturday at the Beverly Wilshire. Their next venture is to help veterans.
Wanted to hear more from him. I mean, I can't imagine the pain, the recovery, the more pain through the recovery.
Yeah.
What's the sentencing for? What happened
Here's the
with
thing.
this guy?
His attacker got life in prison. The judges then reduced it to 16 years, but he says with something like a knife attack, because guns aren't really the issue in Great Britain, that the bad guys know that with acid attacks, the sentences aren't as tough as with, say, like a knife attack.
And it was mistaken.
Yeah. Some guy was going after somebody who'd attacked somebody in his family, a sexual assault, had the wrong address, wrong guy, and this is what happened.
What a great organization, Face Forward.
I'm going to see them on Saturday, too.
Good.
So it's going to be a great thing.
Good. Well, maybe some other people can support them, too.